So to clean this up when we're finished using it, it's always nice to kind of dry off the arm, kind of clean up around the system because it is quite a messy system. And then the first thing you're gonna do is you need to drain out these tubes with air. So what you need to do is pull the long tube that sucks up the blood just out and turn on the system again. So like I've done, I'm pulling this up. So now the whole system is sucking air through. If I move this, you can see that these tubes are now pushing the fluid, the red blood, back into this container. Once you feel like it's all through, you can stop it and drain, empty out this container. I'm gonna empty it right back into the blood container so we don't waste. And then you want to fill this with distilled water. So rinse and fill it so that it's clean with distilled water. So now I've got distilled water, and I'm going to actually do the same thing as I would if I were filling the mannequin. So have the distilled water suck through so that there's clean water going through the system. Once that starts to happen, it's going to start draining red fluid into your container of distilled water. You want to not suck up that red fluid, so then pull that big tubing out so that it flushes the rest of that through, and then air gets sucked in. And once that's done, you're just going to turn off the machine, empty that distilled water into the sink. We don't want to save this distilled water because it's pretty clear. Then you're going to just dry everything off. To get these tubing, this tubing apart, there's a little piece on both sides. Let me scooch this forward so you can see. You just push this ribbed area forward and the tubing pops out. That happens on both sides. Let me grab some paper towel. So do that on the other side too. And then drain that tubing out onto some paper towel before you put it away. Also, you want to dry out in the mannequin if it was used, because it gets quite messy. And then it can just get stored back into the blue container and then back on the back shelves.